Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm very, very grateful and blessed for every single one of you amazing people. I'm happy to be back, in my opinion, at full throttle, uploading almost every other day, week. Okay, so if you like this reading that you're about to see, make sure you subscribe and keep it real on the channel. I've been feeling this energy for the collective swirling around for a little bit, so I think it's time to bust out this reading on a lovely Saturday morning, okay? I'm going to start off with the Moonology. I was actually going to go straight for the actual cards. And one second. Ooh, Lord. There we go. I was actually about to go straight for the cards, but the Holy Spirit stopped me. The Holy Spirit stopped me, y'all, and said, nope, you're going to go for the Moonology because they need some messages. I said, okay. Alrighty. All right, so let's start off with some oracle cards and some cards for this collective right here, okay? Give me a card. The energy is gaining momentum. All right, so that, ooh, all right. I got the energy for this reading already. I see where this is going already. Okay, so I pulled out the energy is gaining momentum, right? Okay. This is going to be so good. I'm so excited for the collective. All y'all tapping in, watching live, thank you so much. I'm excited because this is going to be a banger. All right. So, God bless these cards. God bless the messages. God bless the reading. God bless all these people. Keep them safe from harm and danger. May they have a great week, rest of their day. All right. So, the energy is gaining momentum. All right. So, speaking of the devil, right? This is why you're being attacked, okay? This is why you're coming up against all these weird, suspect, unexpected, crazy things, okay? Because you are gaining momentum. The devil sees that you are no longer gonna bow down to cowardice. No longer are you going to be stuck in the past. What I'm getting for a lot of you, I'm feeling some heavy, I'm feeling some heavy Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn energy. Okay, this could have happened in those seasons. You have it in your chart, or the person or situation you're dealing with has those influences in somebody's chart, okay? Could even be the organization was birthed during Cancer season, I'm hearing. During Leo season, could be something like that is what I'm getting here. I'm hearing the angels say, the door is open. You have the green light. You have the green light. The doors are open. You know, you're ready for takeoff. You got all your tools, right? You know better. You're doing better. And because the energy is gaining momentum, what that tells me with this first card coming out right here is that you are on your way to success. You are on the fast track to success, okay? And there's going to be, I want to say, some foes and some fighters who want to see you fall. Let's keep it a buck. They want to see you fall. They want to manipulate your mind. They want to control your mind. I'm hearing the phrase control your mind. Whoa, that's deep. They want to control your mind. And there's something going on here where you have taken back captivity of your mind. I'm seeing literally like somebody put something on top of somebody's head and fit it. This could be a crown. This could be like a symbol for scientific research. You know, like when people are into all that type of stuff with their brain and, you know, breaking down what's going on with their brain activity. I'm seeing like a visual of that, like somebody putting something back on someone's head and fitting it, and it's tight, it's locked in, right? And this is what I'm seeing. So a lot of you have taken back possession of your mind. This kind of reminds me of the YouTube short that I uploaded where I was talking about uh, manifestation. Law of assumption, law of attraction, manifestation reminder, which is there is no limits. The way, let me tell you, the way that people really tap into abundance and tap into a mindset of a high frequency and vibration is when they really understand the concept of there is no limits. I feel like saying that again. There is no limits. So a lot of you are on your path to being multimillionaires. A lot of you are revving up your path, right, to have your own business. A lot of you are revving up your path to let go, let go of all toxic exes, toxic people. Like you're saying bye-bye to all the people that you had hope in, right? That disappointed you, that failed you, that betrayed you, that picked other people, another person over you. This could be a job situation, romantic love situation, relationship situation. It's like you're okay. You're okay with where you're going because you know that where you're going is much better than what you're leaving behind. What you're leaving behind is beneath you. What you're leaving behind was just temporary. And what you had to do was you had to pass the test. Not the test that the devil wants you to fail so bad, the test within yourself to prove to yourself that you can do it, okay? That you are an overcomer, that you are a fighter, all right? That's what you had to overcome. Okay, I'll take all those because all those came out one by one. We have a card here that says, your dreams need a practical plan. See, I love to see this because all these cards, what all these cards are confirming for you is that you're so close. Look at this. The first card that I flipped over said, you're very close to achieving your goal. That is the first card that I flipped over. You're very close to achieving your goal. You're right there. You're right at the precipice. You're right at the tippy toe top of where you need to be. Okay, my lovely people. So please understand that the only reason why you're being fought and attacked so hard is because you're literally right there. You are literally right there. If you are not this close, you would not be getting attacked like this. Before I started the reading, I heard the Holy Spirit say evil karmic, and I also heard the phrase copycat. So there's those of you where you're dealing with copycats, okay? If you're in the business sector, I'm hearing beauty sector, something like this. Like you're dealing with a lot of copycats and you're like trying to tell God, like, I made this idea, like I originated this idea. And there's something about somebody either in your people in your personal life or your ex coworker or boss against you, trying to speak down on you. Someone could be somebody could be trying to do witchcraft in the background to stop your success, but God is saying it's not gonna work. Okay, it's not going to work, so don't even worry about it. Okay, that was very deep. That was a very specific message. So that was for somebody in particular here. That was for somebody in particular. We got 4 of Swords upright. Okay, is it about to rain? Okay, that's symbolic. So it is a clear sky. Can you all see that over there? It's clear. There it is. It's clear. But it sounds like rain to me. So what does that symbolize? Abundance. Abundance. Ready for takeoff. You see, clear sky. Rain is also symbolic of purification. It also symbolizes monetization. Okay? It is raining out of nowhere. An abundance of resources. Okay? So it's all coming together, bro. It's all coming together. And right now, this card fell on the floor. The Tower, okay? Right now, I'm also hearing be true to yourself, okay? There's a lot of you where your spirit teams and your spirit guides are saying to you, you need to stay true to yourself. You need to stay true to yourself, okay? Your tribe and people who love you for you are going to be attracted to you. They're not going to be attracted to a version of you that that's not real, okay? You have to be yourself, right? That's a very important message, I feel, for somebody out here. You need to be yourself. You need to be yourself. Strength. Yes, yes, yes. You need to have the courage to be yourself. Okay? Maybe there's those of you where you feel like maybe you don't have enough strength to be yourself. Maybe you're afraid that if you're completely yourself, that people will not love you for you. That is a lie from the pit of hell. That's not true. That's not true. Just gain inspiration from my channel and what I'm doing right now. I'm being myself. No matter how many times I've had people in my personal life not like what I do, this is for somebody. I keep doing what I want to do. Why? Because I believe in it. And every single one of you out there, you have to get to that point in your life where you don't have to have nobody believe in what you believe. You have to go get it yourself. Ooh, that's a word right there. That was a word. I felt that. Okay. You don't need nobody to tell you that, oh yeah, that's a nice idea. Oh yeah, you should go for that. Oh, it don't matter what nobody say. If you and God are one accord and you know what you're doing is helping somebody and you know what you're doing makes sense to you, don't pay no attention to what nobody thinks about your idea. Do it anyway. Do it anyway. What's that Twitter quote that says, do it broke, do it alone, do it scared? Yeah, do it anyway. Do it anyway. That's right. That's right. Okay, I'm getting a message here about energy levels. Somebody wanted me to talk about energy levels. Who is that? I'm feeling some strong Pisces energy in this joint. You could be a reader yourself. Let me see right here. Yes, the Holy Spirit is saying, do it anyway. Stop being afraid of what people are going to say about you. It don't matter what they say about you anyway. Because guess what? They're not even on your level. And that's what's so funny about it. Sometimes people are so afraid of what people are going to say, but they're not even on your level. Like, they're not even in your lane. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you want to do something, you do it because you want to do it, not because somebody tells you to do it. Because if you're only doing something because somebody tells you to do it, is it authentic? Is that authentic? No. It's only authentic if it makes sense to you. It's only authentic if it feels right to you. So if it don't feel right to you, then why are you doing it? I repeat that. If it don't feel authentic to you, then why are you doing it? So there could be those of you out here where you're like, it's not working, it's not working, it's not working. And so, okay, so if you're saying, okay, Simone, it's not working, what should I do? I want to ask you a question. Woman to man, woman to woman, right? Is your heart and soul in this? Is your passion in this? Are you happy? Are you excited to do it? Do you feel more alive when you do it? Or do you feel more depressed? Which one is it? Because your energy levels, your strength to overcome any tower obstacle, any devil, any demon, any hater, any copycat will tell you all you need to know. If you have the strength to keep fighting the good fight, if you have the strength to keep overcoming these battles, that means that you're meant to do what you do. Okay? If you get one little bucka bucka, which in Caribbean families we say bucka bucka, which means one little obstacle, and you fold, that means you have to increase your stamina, okay? You have to build up your inner man. You have to build up your strength level. That means that you're not prepared for war, okay? You're not prepared. What that basically means that you're not prepared, okay? You have not established something within yourself that can overcome these hurdles. Okay, so once you start to overcome these hurdles, then you have to ask yourself another question, right? Is this for me? Is this for me? Does it resonate with me on a soul level? Does it feel authentic? Do I enjoy it? Okay, this is why, what was the last poll that I saw? Like, well, not the poll, the data that I saw, where they were talking about how 80% of people, in the people, well, at least in America, I'm guessing it was an American census, where they're saying 80% of people hate their job in America. Why is that? That's very easy to break down and decode, because they're not doing what they're put on this earth to do. It's simple. I'm pretty sure now it's probably 95%, right? Probably it's gone up a lot since COVID. But, you know, that is just proof that people are doing what they're not called to do. End of story. If you're called to do what you're meant to do, you will not feel like that, right? You'll never feel like, oh, I'm working. Yeah, you can say that because you want to get some brownie points, because you want to complain every now and then to people you love behind closed doors. But when it gets time to actually put pen to paper, it should make you excited. It should light you up. It should light you up from within. It should get you excited. The Strength card, Leo, is an energy of exhilaration, okay? Determination. This is not a card of meekness, right? Of laziness. This is not the energy. That's not the energy. This energy is the energy of charging forward, moving past obstacles at full speed. That's what this energy is demanding of you right now, okay? So if you're stuck looking at what's not working, if you feel like you kind of hit like an obstacle in the road where you're like, where do I go now? Well, just keep trying. If it feels authentic to you and you know it's going to happen, you believe in the power of manifestation, you believe in the law of assumption, you believe in the law of attraction, then it's going to be like your best friend. It's going to work out for you, okay? But it has to be authentic. It has to be something that you're willing to put yourself on the line for. That's the secret to success. You have to be willing to give it your all. If you're gonna give a little bit here and a little bit here and a little bit here, it's gonna take a longer time for you to really see the maximum of what you're putting your energy into, right? So I feel like putting this card up here because clearly this card is speaking to the collective right now. Let me go ahead and put these cards back. Okay, now we're going in with the angels and abundance, okay? Yes, ask for your needs to be met. Okay. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. And there is the photo with that lovely picture right there. Put another sparkle on it. All right. So it's saying ask for your needs to be met. Ask for help, okay? Ask for help and ask for your needs to be met. Get like two more from this deck. If you only believe, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. If you only believe, when all hope looks like it's lost, if you only believe, it will happen for you. That is what you need to hear today. That is what someone needs to hear today. If you only believe, it will happen for you. The second that you lose faith, the second that you lose hope, the second that you stop trying, the second that you get out of alignment is when it's going to kaput, okay? So you have to be strong. You have to be strong. You have to be strong. So right now, if you're watching me and you don't feel strong, take baby steps, right? Do little things that empower you. Maybe, treat yourself to something nice. Okay, it could be ice cream, could be a salad, could be going for a walk, for a nap. It could be actually 3D physical. This could be talking about something in the natural that maybe you need to Be kinder to yourself, right? So that you can kind of build back your stamina, build back that engine, build back up that confidence, and get in there, okay? But you have the ability, you have the power. I don't want any single person who's watched this video today to say, I don't have the power to make my dreams happen. No, you absolutely do. And by the grace of God, every month, every day, every hour that goes by, I am in the same fight with all of you as well. I'm in the same position as all of you where I am fighting for my dreams every single day, right? I'm doing things that make me happy every single day, trying to every single day, trying to get better every single day. It's never going to stop, right? As long as you're alive, this is never going to stop. So once you accept that reality, once you understand that reality, that concept, you're more willing to fight back. Okay, you're more willing to take care of yourself. You're more willing to ignore that negative demonic voice telling you to give up. You never give up. You never give in. I don't care if you say, Simone, I got 20,000 haters in my neighborhood that they all want to shoot me. I don't care what you tell me. You're not going to give up. Simple. Because as soon as you give that entity, that thought, that energy, the pass, right, to think that you're gonna buckle in, is when they invade every time. So you have to have a fortress around your mind. You have to have a fortress around your finances, which means watching your money, watching every dollar, right? Watching where your resources are going and who you're spending your resources on. For those of you that are dating or looking to marry somebody, be very careful, right? Be very careful of who you're entertaining, who you're giving your money to, who you're giving your energy to, because these could be the same people that are in disguise to distract you. Not every opportunity is an opportunity we must take. Some opportunities are obstacles in disguise. Some opportunities are distractions in disguise. That's very complex. That's probably a whole other video. But yeah, I'm going to take this card. But this is something that, especially when you are, like, oh, okay, I'll take this card too. Moving up the ranks, you will find that there's a lot of deception and opportunity. It's not always the right thing for you. That's why we have to sharpen our discernment. That's why we have to sharpen our intellect. That's why we have to sharpen our minds. That's why we have to guard our heart. Because when we're guarding our heart and we are guarding our mind and we are using the knowledge from within, we are better able to decipher what is for us and what is against us. It's no in between. It is no in between. Either it's for us or it's against us. Simple. The power of prayer, bountiful nature, employment change, and do the work is all the cards that I've pulled here. I'm going to show you one by one. You can pause to see the illustration if you want, or to read the whole card. I'm going to do my best here to kind of just pull out the sentences that I feel need to be said. Starting with employment change. And this is a patchouli candle, but I don't know if you guys can see in the background. I have a patchouli candle back here that I got from Target. There's something about patchouli that somebody needs to use in their cleansing. Okay, maybe you need to have some kind of herb to cleanse your house. I'm just hearing that for somebody out here. Like maybe you're used to other things you use, but maybe you need to kind of switch it up because the energy is a bit heavy, is what I'm feeling for somebody's house. I'm just seeing that in the spirit. Okay, so try some patchouli or something like that to clear your energy. If you haven't worked with sage or Florida water, you know what I'm saying, try something different. If you're saying, you're having issues with clearing out your house, try something different, okay? Switch it up. See what works and what makes your atmosphere feel lighter, And if anything you're using is making your atmosphere feel more dense, more heavy, get rid of it, okay? Because your own environment should never feel like that. So it takes work. All these things, right? All these things take work. All these things take work. So if you are wherever you live, if you have roommates, you share your house with people, you have your own apartment by yourself, wherever you live at, okay? If you're using something and the energy is heavier, you need to throw that out, okay? That's not how it's supposed to work. Anything you use as cleansing or blessing should lighten the energy, should lighten the atmosphere, should feel light, okay? Okay. Do the work. Let's start with this card because this card was calling out to me. You've got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Okay, consistently work on your priorities. Okay. Power of prayer. This card looks beautiful. Look at that. Power of prayer. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. Okay. Miracles, resources, love, answers are heaven's unlimited resources, abundance waiting for you. So this card is saying that when you pray, if you pray correctly, you'll get divine guidance. And whatever divine guidance you're being guided to take, you need to take it. Okay? Don't doubt it. Don't doubt what you feel. Don't doubt not just what you feel, what you know. Don't doubt what you know. Okay? Don't doubt what you know. Employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome in the new. And last but not least, well, it is last, okay? Last but not least, bountiful nature. Go outside if you can and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some activity to connect with a limitless vastness. Okay, so what the theme that's in common with all of these cards is abundance. Every single one of these cards I'm reading right now is speaking to abundance. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Okay, take these cards. This is for this deck. This is for this deck. Okay. So believe me when I say the only reason why you feel that there's these unknown obstacles and challenges coming up against you, okay, is because you're close. And that message right there should encourage you, should get you excited, because if you were not right at the door, that would not be happening to you. And now you've got to muster up the strength, muster up the courage to fight another day. Okay, if you're having negative thoughts, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling, boggled down, like I was saying a little bit earlier, the energy around you feels heavy, you need to switch something up. You got to look at your environment, okay? Look at the people that you're surrounded with, all right? Now, if you look at the environment and you look at the people and you say, check and check, nothing's wrong there, okay, then it's spiritual. It's a spiritual attack. It's a spiritual warfare. That's as simple as that. And once you recognize that, you got to step into your power position. Power position means you've got to take hold of your territory. You have to understand that you are on the winning side. You are on the victorious side. And because you are on the victorious side, the enemy, the opposite energy force, is trying to take that from you. But standing in your territory and standing in your power player means that that's not going to happen because you are on alert. You are not asleep at the wheel. You are up. You're awake. You're getting things done, right? You're taking action. You're moving closer. You're thinking positively. You're reading books that empower you. You're listening to things that empower you. One of the best things that a person can do for themselves, especially when they have their own private quarters, or When I say private quarters, I mean your bedroom, okay? If you're married, well, your bathroom, okay, your closet section, whatever, like you have your own personal space. Listen to things that empower you. Listen to whether it's music, a sermon, an audio book, interviews, right? Listen to something that makes you feel strong. That's the key. Keep listening to things that make you feel tall, that make you feel confident, that make you feel empowered. Because when you have to go out in the real world, we all know this, we're all human here. When you have to go out into the real world and you got to deal with bills and you got to deal with haters and you got to deal with people who are cutting you off the road and you got to deal with all these things going on and you're, coming at you, you got to be strong. In biblical terms, it says put on the full armor of God. Okay, same thing. When they say put on the full armor of God, what it means is you are well equipped. You are well equipped. You're not lacking in any area. You're not exposed, right? Your body is not your spiritual man is not exposed to the wiles of the devil. You're able to protect yourself. Now, if you don't have that armor on and you don't have your mind straight and you don't have your body protected, then how can you fight the good fight? You can't. Because you're not at that point, you would not be well equipped. That's why you have to keep feeding your spirit, feeding your soul, feeding your mind, feeding your ears positive things. There is not, and I'm telling you what I do, what I am, what I know. When I go to sleep at night, there is never a time that I go to sleep and I do not have something inspiring or positive or uplifting or spiritually based playing in the background. Even right now, I just don't operate without it. I have to have it because I know the power that it gives me. So when I go to sleep, maybe someone could try this out here. When I go to sleep, when I'm meditating, keep having things that empower you in your ears. Especially for those of you out here where you're having, I'm hearing traumatic thoughts. Maybe your past is haunting you. Maybe you did something wrong in the past and you feel like you're being haunted. Okay, then you need to ask for forgiveness. You may need to apologize to somebody because if you feel guilt will block and withhold your blessing, no doubt about it. So you cannot walk around with guilt because that means that you've not reconciled something. You've not had a resolution to something. So you have to find a resolution to that. Okay. Now, once that's complete, now you need to get into the mode of empowering yourself, of enriching yourself, of positioning yourself for success. So here's a checklist that I want you to have today. And this is not homework, but this is just a mental note. Okay. Check your environment. Check your environment. Check your circle, right? Check if you have any guilt, any remorse, any kind of negative harboring energy that's stuck in your body. You have to get rid of that, okay? Number 4, find things to put in your ears, play in your ears on a consistent basis, routine basis. That is going to lift you up. That's going to empower you. That's going to inspire you to get at it, okay? To go out there and do what you got to do. Not to cower down, not to always sleep, not to say, oh, I give up. That's not the attitude of a winner. The attitude of a winner is the attitude of somebody who can stand in the face of the enemy and smile. Yes, it's true. Not get angry, not get bitter, not get haughty, not get upset. The real power is in being calm. The real power is in possessing your own right to be happy. Happy regardless of circumstance, happy regardless of drama, happy regardless of a busy schedule. Those things are not going to affect you once you get into this tune. So you have to kind of tune your frequency to this, okay? And 5, treat yourself. Do something nice for yourself. You know you're going through spiritual warfare, or you know that you're going through a hard time right now, whatever's going on in your life. Treat yourself something nice, right? Go for a walk. Have just an extra hour of sleep, right? Hire somebody to do something for you that you cannot do and you're tired, whatever, okay? Buy yourself a nice t-shirt. I don't know, something, right? But you gotta, it all comes back to self. It all comes back to what is best for you. So no matter what I say, when you get off this video and you go back to your routine or your day, it's going to be you versus you, right? Yeah, there's always going to be, other entities, other things out there. But I'm saying at the end of the day, if you focus on yourself, if you focus on the person in the mirror, you'll be a lot better off. Don't worry about what wants to attack you. Don't worry about that, okay? Focus on the things that you can control. What you can control is guarding your heart, watching your thoughts, watching your mind, right? Getting a practice that's going to build you up and not tear you down. So you have to get in that mode. And it's going to be different for everybody, It could be for one person, it could be creative expression. For the other, it could be listening to audiobooks like myself. You listen to things all day long that are going to build up your spirit, man. They're going to make you strong inside, not just on the outside, in the inside, because that's where the battle really is. The battle is not in the 3D. The battle's with principalities and powers beyond our naked eye. That's where the battle is. The battle is never really just the 3D. Unless you're in a gang or something, or you're going to fight somebody. That's a whole different can of worms. What we're talking about is spiritual warfare, right? Right? So that's what we have to position ourselves for. This is what we have to understand about this life, the thing we call life that we're all living, right? So God bless you all. That is the message. I feel like there's a release. So watch this video as many times as you want. Really get it into your subconscious mind that you're going to overcome this, that you're going to win, that you are victorious. You have to say these things to yourself as well, by the way. You got to say out loud, not in your mind, out loud, I am strong. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am successful. I am well received. I am loved by many. I am taken care of. Begin to proclaim the opposite of what you see. Begin to proclaim the opposite of what you see. Because what you see may be bleak. What you see may be this struggle going on, right? Here we go again. Here we go again. That's okay. That's normal. We're people. We're only one person, right? We're not 10,000, in a physical, in a spiritual maybe, but we're only one person. So we have to give ourselves grace. So today, do the best you can. Do the best you can. And it will all work out. Okay. I hope this message really, really gave you a new perspective on what you're going through. As long as you're building yourself up and you're moving in the right direction, you'll be just fine. All right. Namaste. Love you all. Subscribe and thumbs up. Bye.